Good morning. My name is Michael Lodato. I'm with the Town of Hempstead IDA. I'm the Deputy Executive Director. I'm accompanied by Frederick E. Parola, who is the CEO. It is March 8th, 2022. We're looking to open a public hearing for Carman Place. This is the commercial portion of the application. This hearing was supposed to start at 9:45. I am recognizing that it is 10:12 a.m. If you would like to testify, please come up, sign in, state your name clearly for the stenographer, and project a little bit if you can. And we're filming this for our YouTube channel, and you can come up and speak. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Dan Deegan with the law firm Porcelli, Deegan, Tarana in Uniondale, New York, on behalf of the applicant. Similar to the last application, it's a joint venture between Conifer and CDC of Long Island. This is regarding the commercial portion of the project. The first floor, pursuant to the downtown overlay zone, which is the village's zoning district, calls for the first floor of these mixed-use projects to be commercial and/or retail. The projection here is that we could have over 60 jobs in this space. It's a pretty significant space. This is going to also, we're looking for a 20-year pilot. While commercial space is at this point in time an economic challenge in the village of Hempstead, we do believe that with the critical mass of development that's going on, that this hopefully will be successful. We're going to build it of high-quality construction materials. It's going to produce construction jobs, as well as I indicated, over 60 permanent jobs. We are anticipating that even with the pilot, that this will be a cash flow positive event for all the affected taxing jurisdictions. The IDA's own consultant has confirmed that fact. So with that being said, I'll be brief, and we'd ask for the IDA's support.
Thank you. Would anyone else like to testify on the record?
Sounds like an egg is ready.
Yeah, I can go for some eggs.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Eileen Penny, All Systems. Everything that we said with the residential pretty much stands through with the commercial end. The thing that I've noticed with the revitalization that goes on in some of the larger towns is that when the money is spent in this town, it stays in the town. It helps the people. The people come to work in jobs that are not done when the construction is done. These people, these retail restaurants, whether it be restaurants or retail, those people come from the community. They work in the community. The money that people spend in the stores or in the restaurants stays in the community. And that helps everybody. It helps the little retailer that's trying to build a business, and it also helps the people that are coming in that are residents. People get out, they'll get it back, they'll be there, they'll be safe, they'll be walking around, and it'll be a beautiful income for the town. So I hope you'll consider it. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is David Armstrong. I just want to speak on the commercial part. I think it's a great idea to do the commercial part. In fact, I'm hoping that when it's done, and I hope this project passes, because me personally and my company would like to put like a fun zone for the kids, because this is something that the village of Hempstead need for kids, and I think this is great. And also I think Hempstead needs a nice restaurant. So this commercial park is going to be great for the village of Hempstead. I think it's going to create a lot of business for the village of Hempstead. And then also, this project also, again, is going to create a lot of jobs for the village of Hempstead. It's also going to put a lot of people to work, including myself and other contractors for the village of Hempstead. So please, guys, please, I've been waiting for this project for quite some time now. I demolished this area in 2017 for this project to start. So hopefully 2022 that we can make this happen. And I'm looking forward to it. And a lot of people in the village of Hempstead are looking forward to it. And a lot of people is looking forward to jobs. And I'm looking forward to giving them that job. So please pass this project. Thank you.
Would anyone else like to testify?
Aubrey Muhammad. Peace in the name of Allah. I'm Aubrey Muhammad. Once again, I reiterate, this is the commercial part of this development. It is urban retail. These buildings, part of that development overlay zone, come right smack dab to the sidewalk. That is urbanization, just like they did the ugly new school. They brought it right to the sidewalk. Metro 303. That thing looked like a luxury Carter building in New Jack City, where everything was on the internal. No one from the outside enjoys that. It's not complimentary to people. It's only beneficial to inside people who are gated in. It's a gated community. This commercial does not need to be financed further by Hempstead residents. People have lost their homes. They've lost their lives. Children starting over, losing their friends. That's traumatic. People think they're failures when they lose their homes, their businesses. They don't understand that systematic racism is behind the scenes, facilitating this. This racism and its segregations. All of these luxury apartments, 16 luxury apartments that this is a part of, the Carman, will be part of that 279-acre development, will be racist and segregationist. They won't be going to school with your children. They won't be friends with you. They'll be long gone when your temporary job is gone. Their children won't be playing with your children. Your tax dollar, property tax dollar, will be subsidized for their children's private education. Apartment owners don't pay property taxes. And now the owners are asking for subsidy for theirs. Stop this subsidized housing, calling it affordable. It is not affordable. It is not revitalization. These same forces have devitalized this village the way it's in its current condition, with concentrated poverty that have displaced thousands. Stop the games. Thank you.
Would anyone else like to be heard?
My name is Terry Winston. I'm a resident of the village of Hempstead and a homeowner. I would like to say that I'm opposed to it adamantly, and for the obvious reasons. Hempstead has yet to benefit from pilots, and most certainly not apartment buildings. Look around you, look at Hempstead as it is now, and if you do the math, the schools are going to be affected, and the homeowners and the small business owners. And it's not going to be beneficial to anyone that lives in Hempstead. And if anyone tells you that, they're lying to you.
That's right.
That's it.
My name is Catherine Gary of Rockville Center. I'm a member of the Many Races Cultural Foundation, the Concerned Citizen Coalition, Community to Save Hempstead, and I stand for justice for all. I refer the RDA to my statement at the prior public hearing, which was the residential area. I also oppose, as the two former speakers, the commercial as well. These buildings, these commercial buildings that are attached to this, will be high income, high cost retail establishments. They will not be for the people of Hempstead. The current people will be forced out. The whole idea of this program is to force the current residents totally out of the community. Apartment buildings that exist today will be converted as they bring in more and more of these luxury buildings. Their landlords will see an opportunity to raise their rents and force out the current residents to bring in the immigrants from Russia, from India, from Eastern Europe into Hempstead to supplant the current population. That's what this thing is about. I refer, and I wish that the young men who are looking for these jobs would read the Master Developer Agreement, which calls upon the village to give away for free all the village land that the village currently owns, or it used to own. It has already given away all the parking lots. You walk around Hempstead, every single parking lot is owned by Renaissance, not the village. They took those, they actually stole those parking lots through devious methodologies, a devious public hearing, and lying to the public.
That's right.
They will also take the village hall, the library, Denton Green, two firehouses, and a children's playground in the same way. They are under contract. You must read the Master Developer Agreement of 2012. It's in there. I also refer you and the RDA board to the new document under Mayor Hobbs that was submitted for a $10 million grant to the Long Island Council. It is a 95-page document that shows you exactly the complete takeover of Hempstead by wealthy people. It's 95 pages. It was withheld from the public when the mayor had 2 meetings in September. It was withheld, it was denied that it even existed, and 2 weeks later, 95 pages were submitted for $10 million to reform, to change, to totally take over this community. It's an active racial hate that is going on in this community, and it's time for the people of Hempstead to open their eyes and read the documents. Thank you.
Would anyone else like to be heard?
Terrell Hudson, for the record. Again, I'm for the project. I find it kind of crazy that we have opposers, to development and not offering another solution. Like, I've always been a person that you see a problem, you find a solution, or you at least try to do something that's going to change the narrative, not keep it the same and complain about everything along the way. From my experiences being brought up under the leadership of my father and being in certain rooms and being able to be privy to certain things, I learned over the years that, there's some people that just don't want to see anything happen. And so far, I haven't seen anything happen but through development and through projects coming through and providing jobs. And then from your position, whatever your position is, which our position has been job development, I've seen what we've done as far as our building a relationship with those people that's coming in. So it's not being just being opposed to everything that's coming, but working with people that's coming in and trying to see how can we work together to change the narrative. I keep hearing talks about, they're going to kill Hempstead. Hempstead is already dead, in my opinion. I'm going to speak frank. Hempstead is dead. It's a zombie town. You see people walking around Main Street. That's not been nothing since I've been here. There's no downtown. There's no real downtown. There's just random stuff going on. There's no sense of culture. I've never been able to go to Main Street and just go down there and go shopping like you would think in your downtown area that you would be able to do. I would have to leave Hempstead to go shopping. I've been here since I was 18. I'm 34 now. There's nothing that's been done. What are we trying to save or what are we trying to preserve when there's nothing being done? Let's do something. Let's not just complain about everything and do nothing. Let's do change. Let's work with the people that's coming in. Let's see how can we work together. These are not short-term jobs. I don't care if anything could be a short-term job if you don't do the right thing. But if you take it and you build it, you go somewhere else. I've seen it myself. I came through all levels. I was in the plumbers union when they had when they did the Twin Oaks project. Carman Chase was a part of that. I was over there. We worked with we have many guys over there. Guys that's doing HVAC now. I was in the plumbing union. I just decided I wanted to do something else. But I was in the union, do that. Other people got on the union. Some people made something of the job, some people don't. It's about what you do, but you can't just be against everything and not offer nothing. So I'm for the project, I'm for development, I'm for growth, and I'm for change. Thank you.
Thank you.
Pull up your tent.
Go and walk in Garden City like that.
You'd like to say something, sir?
I'm going to just say this here.
Young lady, your name, please, sir.
My name is Reverend Reginald Benjamin. I'm Executive Director of Alva Leadership Center. Just want you to be aware that I sit on I'm a member of the Minority Affairs Council. I also was one of the persons that sat down when they were developing this whole project. I sat on the CBA, that's the Community Benefit Agreement. And just for these people who think that I can't read. We want this project to move forward. The clown that got up here and made all that noise, ran for mayor, got 1 vote, and that's he voted for himself.
The CEA is within.
Please.
Keep your comments outside. This is Gary.
That's irrelevant.
CEA is within.
Would anyone else like to be heard?
Go back to bed.
Grant Newberger, Building and Construction Trades Council of Nassau and Suffolk. Again, we'd like to see a project labor agreement. On behalf of our 65,000 members across Long Island, we'd really like to be engaged to have an active hand in participating in this project, and like I said, with a project labor agreement. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who would like to be heard? Okay, hearing none, I am observing it is 10:28 a.m., and we are going to close this hearing for Carman Place, the commercial portion, sine die. Thank you everyone for coming out.
You need me to carry anything, Mike?